Julio Jones, bottom of your screen, and there is Josh Norman going up against him. Anybody talk about Josh Norman this week? I didn't hear anyone. And an on second down. They're going to run it again. And a good run it is to Ron Ward, who gets the carry.
Well, Kevin, we're talking about Julio Jones. We showed him in our players to watch. Watch this, and this is what I love about Julio Jones. The league leader in receptions, but he's not afraid to get dirty. He's not afraid to get in there, put the key block on. That's always been his MO. Not an overpowering block, but he's willing to go in there. A lot of receivers with 118 catches, they don't do that. He's the complete player.
Back for the second week from that knee injury. Julio Jones, top of your screen against Josh Norman. 11th play of the drive. Ryan fires. There's Julio Jones, his first catch. And he's taking on all Panthers to get down to the 25 with the Julio chant starting. John, Julio Jones has had some season. Another Pro Bowl for him. Choja leads the league in catches just behind Antonio Brown in receptions. Got an outside chance to catch Marvin Harrison's all-time record. He would need 25 catches the last two games.
And I loved it when you asked him about that. He said, how far am I away? He said, I believe him because he's an honest guy. I believe him. I have no idea what that record is. Maybe I believe him.
The second time the Falcons will possess the football. And they go with the fake to Freeman. Ryan's got time here, coming deep near side. It's Julio Jones who's got the grab. And he's out to the 32.
Hey, Kevin, this is what speed does. Watch at the top of this route by Julio Jones. And watch the way he sells. He's going deep. I thought he was going deep, and then he puts the brakes, and Josh Norman flies right by. That is tremendous route running by a tremendous player.
He had 4 catches, 33 yards 2 weeks ago against Carolina. He's got 2 for 24 here on the start. And a pickup of 19 after the sack, a 3rd down and 12. Blitz again. Ryan steps up, throws. Julio Jones got it, and he's got enough for a first down. He sprinted by Kuechly and then a face mask to boot. Or maybe a horse collar at the end, excuse me.
Julio Jones, we've seen him. He can go up top. He can run the comebacks. He'll also do the dirty work.
Horse collar tackle, number 59, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
You see Kuechly get a hold of that jersey and shoulder pad area and pull down. And Matt Ryan continues to hurt, but he's delivering, throwing the football.
It's coming up.
You know, Kevin, we've seen the last couple of plays the Falcons put Julio Jones in the slot. Josh Norman, a very good corner. He's had a great year. So a really effective way to get Josh Norman off him, put him in there at the slot. And if they're in zone defense, he can work against those linebackers of Carolina. Here he goes in the slot again.
There's Jones on the move, number 11. Now bottom of your screen. 3rd and long. Ryan coming to Julio. Makes the catch and then dropped it. Incomplete. And he points to Matt Ryan saying his fault. He hasn't dropped many, that's for sure. But that's actually a big drop. Could have had a field goal chance, but now this is just too far for Shane Graham. They'll punt it.
Julio Jones going inside where Luke Kuechly lurks, and he felt that presence. What you love about Julio, just what you said, pointed right away at Matt Ryan, said, that's on me.
And so each team, there is no issue, and there has been no warm-up action from Sean Renfrey, the backup, so we'll continue to watch. Well, danger zone, they start from the 1. They're going to try and throw it to Julio Jones. That works. And Jones out across the 10, near a first down.
And I love that. I love the aggressiveness. Backed up, throw it to your best player. And that's exactly what Matt Ryan does to Julio Jones. Josh Norman's had a tremendous year, but Julio Jones, one of the top 3 receivers in this league. And so you got to trust him, and that's exactly what they do. They call that a now route. He bobbles it, but brings it home.
All 3 timeouts. 3rd down and 8. Ryan looking, coming to Julio Jones who makes the catch and breaks free from Josh Norman. And a big gain of Julio Jones. John Lynch calls and then receives a 24-yarder.
And Kevin, and again, it starts at the line of scrimmage. If you give Matt Ryan a firm pocket so he can step up into that pocket, he's really good thrower of the football. And then Julio Jones working over Josh Norman in space, and then not done yet.
So Jones, who had 4 catches and 33 yards 2 weeks ago, 5 catches, 76 yards here today. And let's watch if they keep going with it. Blitz. It's picked up. Ryan, there's Jones again, and he dropped it. Oh, a second drop for Jones today.
You know, Kevin, his second drop, we saw the pass earlier down by their end zone where he bobbled it. He's winning the matchup. Now you just got to bring it home, but a really good finish by Josh Norman, getting that left hand in there to jar the ball loose, and then that right hand with the finish. Really good finish by Josh Norman.
4 drops for Atlanta today. That wasn't the easiest of catches either, but certainly one that Jones would say he wants. Nick Williams in the game at receiver. They're in this game, obviously. Quick throw, Jones, and Norman makes a whale of a play. We've got a game break. Let's check in with Mike Hill. Guys, Todd Bowles and company.
You watch this at the end of this play. Progress, Kevin. Josh Norman brings down Julio Jones, and if you stick with it long enough, gives Julio a little tap on the back. He learned from last week as well.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But a loss of 4 in a second and 14. 4-man rush to going back to Jones. And Jones going to get down to the 22. It's a gain of 6.
Well, you talk about being physical at the wide receiver position. Watch how Julio gets open. Get off me, and then I'm going inside. That's where Julio Jones, just the total package, strength, speed, size, he's got it all.
Falcons today on 3rd down are 6 of 8. 10-7, Panthers in front here in Atlanta. Julio Jones and Josh Norman. That's the matchup to watch, and it's been heating up in this second half.
Yeah, it's been a good one, and Julio Jones displaying his speed, and Josh Norman respecting it. But Josh Norman, a great finisher, having a fantastic year. Competing, it's been very physical. Josh Norman, just a little give and take, but what you like, a little sportsmanship to the one-on-one matchup. Little pat on the backside from Josh Norman.
After all that happened last week. They've been great today and all year in this area. Got to get to the 43. Pocket collapsing. Ryan rolling, looking. Just going to throw it deep for Jones. Double coverage. Oh, what a catch! Touchdown! To Jones. Ridiculous.
Just throw it up and give him a chance. Julio Jones running downfield, going against one of the great players in football, and Luke Kuechly. Matt Ryan says, go deep. This is like on the streets in Philly. And Julio Jones up and over, posterizes Luke Kuechly. What a play by a great, great player in Julio Jones.
That was unbelievable.
That is special.
Wow. 70 yards to Julio Jones. His 8th touchdown of the year, and the Falcons in front of the Panthers. Graham's extra point is good. And all of a sudden, the unbeaten Panthers down by 4 to one of the plays of the year. Matt Ryan. Oh, yeah. My goodness. Sometimes it looks like you have Julio Jones covered, and then you really don't. That was one of the sickest catches I've seen in a long time.
And what a tough drive by Matt Ryan. Getting hit, but getting up and delivering to Julio Jones.
Because the Cardinals can technically still get it. There's the playoff picture right now. Washington clinched the NFC East with a win last night. Falcons still in the mix. And they're winning today, trying to pull off the upset. And here's Matt Ryan. Julio Jones breaking free. And they've turned him loose.
So, Kevin, it's not only the play, that last one when he threw it up, it's the effect it has on a defense. Watch Josh Norman. He's saying, I got to get deep because this guy's going to outrun me, and that opens up the intermediate passing game. That's why you got to throw it deep, because that guy, number 11, is a special, special player.
Julio Jones, 9 catches, 178 yards. He had 4 for 51 in the first half. Big day for Jones.
It's a great team, and Matt Ryan, I was watching it. When you go in motion and the corner runs with you, that means man-to-man. He had the matchup he wanted. Julio Jones in the slot against Josh Norman, but the false start now makes it a really tough 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and Shane Graham, who missed his first field goal since being signed to replace the injured Matt Bryant in this game, he does not have a big leg. Well, this is really pushing it here. Right on, bad snap. He didn't realize it was coming. It's loose. Norman picks it up for the Panthers. The defense makes a huge play. Number 1 in the league in turnovers is Carolina, and they get one at a big time.
So 2 mistakes. We had the false start, and then the snap that goes right by Matt Ryan. Josh Norman there to scoop it up. Good hustle play by Levitra to bring him down.
He just missed it, or was he not ready for that? I couldn't tell.
It looked like he was ready. It looked like it was a decent snap. Just went right by him.
Wow.
Yeah, he's ready. Just got a fastball and a little high and outside. He couldn't catch it.
And now, so here comes Carolina. Matt Ryan take a knee and run this thing out. And so the Panthers' undefeated season will come to a halt.
Great effort by Matt Ryan, by Vic Beasley, by this entire Atlanta team, and Dan Quinn. He was so excited for this game. He said, I want to see our best against their best. Not so sure it was Carolina's best, but this is the best I've seen Atlanta all year.
And so Atlanta still alive mathematically for the playoffs. What an upset, what a win for Dan Quinn and these Atlanta Falcons. First time Carolina has lost since last November. 14-1. They're still having some season, but perfection comes to an end. What a game for the Falcons. They pull off the upset 20-13 here in Atlanta. The State Farm post-game show, Kurt Menefee and the guys, comes your way right now.